Hi, my name is Armin Morin, and what we're going to talk about right now is driving massive traffic to your website. I want to ask you a question. Is 100 visitors, 200 visitors, 500, 1,000 visitors a day pretty good? How many people would like to know how to do that? I'm sure all of you would love to know how to do that. I don't. How would you like to know how to make 3,000 or 4,000 or 5,000 or 10,000 visitors a day come to your website? That's what we're going to talk about. I hope that sounds a lot better, and I'm not going to disappoint you, but this is what the system is all about, and we're going to show you how it works. I'm going to do a live example. I'm going to set up a campaign to show you that it does work. So let's do it right now, and let's start talking about this. First of all, here's what you need to understand. Everyone talks about using Google to advertise. Everyone talks about it. A lot of people do it, and there's nothing wrong with it. There are a lot of great ways, except when most people talk about Google advertising, they're talking about Google AdWords. Now, I'm a firm advocate of Google AdWords, and I love Google AdWords, and there are some unique systems that we do in order to make Google AdWords work for us. But that's not what I'm talking about today, because Google AdWords is great, and when you're just getting started online, which probably many of you are, the problem is that when you talk to 5 or 6 or 7 or 10 different people about Google AdWords, they're all going to prescribe a different method or a different system for you to use. And that was a little confusing to me, because the fact is I'm not a brain surgeon. I don't have time to sit down and figure out all these different techniques, because most people show them to you, but yet they don't show you exactly how to implement them for you. So conceptual theories are great, but I want to know the exact how-tos. In fact, I wanted to know a couple specific things. I wanted to know which one works best. I wanted to know which method is the most targeted, and I wanted to know which one worked the fastest. That was key for me, because I don't just want traffic. I want targeted traffic, and I want fast. I want it today, not tomorrow, today. So I couldn't find it in any of the techniques that I looked at. But then I started playing around with something different, something unique, something that I heard of through the grapevine. And once I figured this out, it solved all my problems. So let's actually take you through a sample of what I just did this evening as far as how this works. I went to Google and I selected a topic. Again, I select any topic. Let's use the term diet, because that's the example we're going to use. And the reason I'm going to use the term diet is because diet is one of the most searched on terms on the internet. So let's select a topic. We're going to assume dieting or weight loss is going to be our topic. And then we're going to find a selection of keywords for our topic. What would people type in if they wanted to know about dieting? That's pretty simple. So we want a keyword list of maybe 25, 50, 100 keywords. The more the better, obviously. Then we're going to use the secret site that I've already mentioned. The secret site, for those of you that don't know, it's called google.com. So we go to google.com and we're going to search for sites using our keywords with Google advertising on it, meaning Google AdSense on it. I'm going to show you what this looks like in just a few minutes. So we're looking for a site, or we're looking for sites with Google AdSense or Google advertising already on that particular site. Again, Google AdSense, for those of you that don't know, is a method that website owners can put Google ads on their site, and Google will share revenue with them. I don't care about that. We'll talk about that later on in a whole nother video. But what we're looking for is Google ads on that particular site, so I hope you understand that. So here's a site that we just did. We went to Google and we typed in the term diet. If you notice, there's 231 million sites with the word diet in it. Now, these are the top sites. In fact, these are the top 4 sites right now. And when I looked, the number 4th site had exactly what I was looking for. So I clicked on that ad, or that listing, and then this is the site that we just found. It's the New York Times. And you can see, it's Sunday, December 30th, 2007. We're in the health category, and this is their whole diet and nutrition section on the New York Times list. Do you think this gets a lot of traffic? I would say that it does. But here's what I'm looking for, is right here. Ads by Google. That's extremely important. That met my criteria. I'm looking for a site with Google ads on it. Now, to get a little closer look up at it, It says Ads by Google. That's our ad that we just saw on that particular page. I just blew it up a little bit to make it easy for you to look at. Now, I want you to understand something, and I want you to ask a question. What if you could advertise on this site, the number 4th rated site or listed site in Google, and put your ad there? Except we could do a couple different things. We would kick off ad number 1, kick out ad number 2, and kick out ad number 3. And if there was 4, we'd kick them all out, and then only have our ad there. Let me show you. This is pretty cool. Here's what a typical Google ad looks like. And I just found some ads on the internet. This has nothing to do with our dieting program whatsoever. This is just a generic Google ad. We've all seen an ad that looks like this. Normally, what you're doing is you're competing with 3 to 4 ads that are shown on this particular ad group, this little box right here. And that's what we're normally doing. But what if we could kick all 4 ads off? All of them. Gone. Done. And replace it with just our own ad. And assuming this is not my ad, but I just grabbed one to show you an example. The same size ad, except there's only one ad. We could replace all 4 ads with only our ad. So do you think we get higher click-through? Do you think we get more people coming to our site by doing this? So we could compete with 3 to 4 other ads, and we could do that with Google AdWords, or we could use this Google system and only have one ad shown, and that would be our ad. It's very simple. It's easy. So here's what we just did, and I'm going to show you how to do this. We chose a site with a top 10 ranking, very key. Number 2, we chose to advertise on that site, and we do that right within Google, and I'll show you how that works. And then we kicked off every other advertiser in that ad group. We kicked them out so they can't come back. We now dominate that particular site, and with our ad. And how long did it take? Well, if you do it right, it should only take you less than 5 minutes to do it. That's crucial. That's key, and that's what we're going to show you how to do it. So let's go into showing you exactly how we do this. And we're going to go right into a Google AdWords account. We're going to create an ad, and we're going to show you how the system works. So stay tuned.